Namaste. Namaste. Blessed be all, as I am always. We all are one, and I hope everyone is at their best. Wherever we are, however we are, the soul truth is we are there where we have to be and learning what we have to learn and what we have chosen also. This is the bitter, sweet truth. Everything what we are encountering now, even myself, when I'm disturbed, I have chosen, I have to work on. And soul truth, I like soul truth. From the soul truth, everything is clear. In the soul truth, your truth, my truth, on the bottom of our heart, everything is clear, and there's no victim mentality. We understand the divine purpose of our life and everything what happened. Anyway, in my life, terrible things happened. So I'm not speaking something from the books or something just from realization in spirituality, but also from my own getting to realize why things happened that are terrible, why things are happening, why things are not coming, and all these things. Anyway, before my video, always, or where I go writing something. Anyway, when I come on Facebook, I don't come on Facebook to just do something. I want to give source truth, soul truth. And I always connect like this. Empty my mind, go in the heart, and ask to speak only the pure truth in the bottom of my heart, which is your heart, our heart, every heart, the source we are, that I am there. And I feel the cloud going away, and then I start writing, I start speaking, regardless, even if something upset me and I want to write about that topic, to teach this is not right. Many times this happened, but always before I do that short meditation and prayer. Because the soul truth is what sets us free. Why this happened, why this is happening, why things are not coming, why I'm here alone if I want to dance. Why, even for me, why I'm not teaching masses if I know, and God knows that I'm ready. And you, same things. Why these things are happening. And why in our life, our husband, our wife cheated on us, violated us, why we were abused, why we were beaten, why all these things happen. So in the soul truth, I want to make a video. A long time I did not make scientific video like this. But it's important because the ego lie is readdressing itself very loudly in these times to check us, everyone. And more you are in soul truth, enlightened, ascended. If you have crossed that line, it cannot really push you over, but it tests you, and the mind has its own ideas and ego. Ego lie is separation from the source, false self. Your true self is your soul, is source, that I am in your heart. When you become one with God in love, you ascend and you become soul embodied, not clouded. But ego lie is something, victim mentality is ego lie. Why they did this to me, what they did to me, I have to take revenge, this is not fair, I did not choose this, my father, this was never loved, what happened in my childhood, like these things. And very bad things happen to me, don't worry. Whew. My parents left when I was a small child in explosion of boom. Then bad things with grandparents and also abuse from grandfather and sexual. And living most poor life in poorest house in a village in poorest condition. Mother had to run away. Father was insane. Mother had to run away with no visa, with nothing, so she had to left me here. And in school I was strange and mocked and alone. And then all this in high school brought me to drugs and bad company and all the destruction, to the point when I just flew to India because I said I don't want to live it. But there was always some spiritual awakening since I was a little child. Then it got a little clouded in teenage years, but before it was very strong also. Then it came back when I went to, it had to be strong that I decided in my most destruction, and many friends are dead. I never did these drugs that can kill you. I never did anything like smack or anything like that. But I had when all this trauma from entire childhood and teenage years just ramped, and I wanted to destroy myself in some way. But I had my soul truth activated very much that I could do that. When others were just going down, 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 when I knew I cannot go more down, I don't know. I came in contact with literature, I felt it. There's no other way for me. I said, this world, not this is a lie. What will I live like this? What can I do? And there I saw something, my soul reflecting. And I ran and dived deep. So even this, all the things that happened, victim, you can say, I could be crying, victim, I am. Everybody hurted me, everybody abused me, nobody loved me. And even now, things are not coming, things are not that. Yeah, ego has ideas, everything. But all this led me to really dive deep, and at young age, I had enough. Just shortly after 20, 21, had enough of this world, of anything. I just like Buddha, I went to temples, I went deep, I went to meditation, practice, deeply, deeply. I didn't want anybody to tell me. I had experience with that also, 2 years, Hare Krishna. They wanted to recruit me because they saw the light, and now they are offended very much and hurt that I left. But even that I left after 2 years. So I had this, I wanted to feel myself, know myself, go deep myself. Nobody will tell me anything about my truth. Nobody will recruit me into anything. Nobody will mentor me. I was like that. If somebody else mentored me, it was bad. But when I connect to my heart and do what my heart says and follow and observe and learn from everything and everyone what happens, not what they want to tell me, I feel and get everything. So ego lie was not so strong in my life, never. All these bad things happened, but I was not really crying to anybody and blaming anyone. Inside, okay, maybe yes, because I had to heal it, everything, and release it and do. But I was never that victim of all these bad things that happened. And to my brother, not in blood, but grandmother adopted him. He is now recovering from suicide, and he was in mental institution for long and everything. So the ego lie was more strong there, and it destroyed him to the point that I found him 6 months ago half dead, because I felt he's lucky. We are living in apartment building, and I got the apartment just above his. So I felt something is wrong, and I had a key, and I was just at the time to save him, that he can live now. And now he is more focusing on painting and like this, also recovering. So we had this in family. My brother, the ego lie prevailed. I'm a victim, I'm this, I'm that, and he just went down and down and down and down. to the ground. He was always blaming others, what they did to him, and it at work and everywhere. And always his machine, he was postman, his machine was always broken, and he was always blaming everybody, and every day he was repairing that for 4 hours and like this. He did not realize he doing this for myself. I kind of suffered so much. Okay, I did drugs sometime like this also. But I never like this cursed and blamed and that and that and that. I did not know I'm not responsible. I did not know I'm not a victim that time in not realized state. But I just did not go deep into victim mentality, you know. So I started this video with this story just to point out that what I am to speak now about is not something somebody realized in meditations, just as I did, and what somebody read in the books about soul journey, but somebody who could be in ego lie and blame everyone and be destroyed now, completely. So, ego lie. Ego lie is you're separated from the source, from God, things are happening very bad to us, and we blame. We are victims of that, victims of this, victims of you, victims of me. I've met many victims of me also on Facebook, and I did nothing to them. Because I wrote something, and I was to blame. They feel bad now. So, maybe I'm saying now also something that's, I don't know. But I'm speaking my soul truth, and in my truth, God knows the truth I'm speaking. So, all these things, like to me, what happened, we could go in a victim. They left us, they did this to us, they did that to us. How could this happen to me? I was just a pure innocent baby. I never did anything to anyone. Yeah, I was. I never did anything to anyone. But much things happened to me from everyone. And later in life, I always learned that I'm giving and others are taking. And when I need it, nothing comes. This is a small experience, but all my life, also in relationships and everywhere, I give in love, I give in softness, I get beaten. Always was like this. So everywhere I could be victim on every what was happening in my life. Everywhere. Even now last, when grandma passed, I did not get nothing from heritage, but I was so much enlightened I did not care anymore to even go in the negativity that I should get something and fight. You know, it's just so. God wants me to do miracle. And this miracle happened in a few years now because I have no job. If I had a job, I could not do this. This is my work, and I'm training for my work. I feel I'm done. And God somehow, regardless the test, even now, don't ask. Always takes care to the hearts of good people, unexpected and expected. And from the ways I cannot even imagine or even know how. But if we are in ego lie, all these things that ego is lying to us can come true. Another ego lie is also that can happen. My mind can say, your mind can say, every mind can say, I'm doing such a great job, but I'm here struggling. And all this, why things are not coming, why dream is not coming, why we are ready, we are waiting, and we are again victims of God. We are ready, but we are victims. We cannot do the service because God is stopping us. through all the tests. But once again, it's just a reflection of our inner state, our lack consciousness, our maybe deep, still not so much believing in ourselves. And tests, we have to pass to go on that level. Relationships, so much hurt, so much drama, now happening much. Partners are leaving after many years. The relationships cannot be fixed. And again, blaming. I've given you all my life. You destroyed my life. I've given you my best years. Or you have to stay. You have to this. We have to fix this. It's all ego. That has to control, but does not realize that soul has learned in that situation what it needed to learn, what you needed to learn, and you cannot learn nothing anymore there. The contract is over, and it's expired. And you can suffer and learn only suffering if you want. But you learned enough in that relationship, and attachment is there, and everything is there. It's again ego lie. How can they leave? I love them. But like that song, old song, that classic, you gonna love me, she's singing, and you gonna love me. Come here, and you gonna love me. It's all this. So another ego lie. It's lie amongst very awakened ones, and it's a very big trap. When this comes, it meets many. We pass or not. When we feel we are the ones that others have to follow, others have to listen, we will coach them, we will mentor them, we will do everything because we are sent. I'm sent. Look, you, yes, you. I'm sent. You have to be my disciple. And no question. I am this. I'm watching over these things, and I'll mentor you. And there's no other way. You can come anywhere. Like this, I recruit you. This is other ego lie, spiritual lie, that when you feel you're a savior, you're actually responsible for others. And you will tell them that. I'll tell you personally in your face. You have to join my project. You have to join what I'm doing. You have to listen. You have to follow. And then we will come together to new earth. But you have to do this because I have been there. I'm leading people there. And without me, you cannot come. I am hidden, but now I'm telling you. That's another ego lie. This lie, don't buy into this and don't go into this. It's a hard test when this is happening to somebody. And we keep our pride but get humble. This is ego. We are nothing special. What I'm telling you here, I have so much to learn. Still so much to grow. Anyway, that karma is ended. And this is only you. Everything and so much more is within you that is within me. You are as great and much greater master than I am because I'm only starting to mastering. And we are equal. Regardless though I take shit of no one and answer to no one, I also don't tell to anyone. They have to follow me, or if they don't, they are doomed. Or I'm not recruiting anybody, I'm not doing nothing of this stuff. I'm just conveying my truth to inspire others. That's my soul truth, to become just as I am and greatest. Now this is the soul truth behind this all. There's nobody responsible for anyone. And whatever feels right, there you go join. Yes, mentoring, okay, if it feels right. If in your heart feels not right, regardless what they say, who they are, what they do, and what. It's just that your heart is your soul truth telling you no. And ego lies are many. There's a victim lie and there's a superiority lie. Victim lie of an ego is inferiority lie of ego. And that Messiah and that things and saviors and all these things, this is superiority lie of an ego. And it's just ego. And if happen on the spiritual path, it's a very much obstacle you cannot climb over. Both of them are wrong. But the superiority lie can be such a cancer that you cannot get free. Inferiority lie, there is humbleness in that, so it's better. Victim mentality, victim is humble more than the savior of you. Your one and only savior. Better victim mentality can get help. Then God is humble, can listen and can learn. But superiority mentality is just there to save you. And there's no other way. So what can you give to them? Nothing. Making jokes. I believe we all are one, and we are walking each other home as a soul truth, and we all are great as the one, and we choose where we are mentored, where we are guided, to whom we listen, to where we are inspired. Like ego lie is, I want to have so many, must listen to me, this, that, so that I have this. But my soul truth is I want to listen only. I want those only to listen who can receive. Like this. So this is this. So let us go now to the soul truth. Truth of our soul. That we are responsible for everything what happened in our lives. We scripted it. We produced it. And we designed it. And we are blaming ourselves when we are victim. Yes, all these things that I mentioned before that happened in my life, and all things that happening and happened in your life, my life, every life, is actually of our higher making. Everything, even this most terrible, when we were abused maybe, like myself and all this, which is most dark and most terrible. And all injustices and everything is love. How can ego cannot accept this? How can be love what happened to me? Are you insane? I know what is love. This was not love. This is ego response. Soul truth, father or grandfather or whoever who did something bad to me or to you, did it out of love. True love. He did not even know, but his soul knew. Wait, what he's now saying? That's what happened to me, and he said to him, most bad thing happened is actually out of love. This man is stupid. Let us turn off this. Wait, let me explain, if I can. The soul truth is, we came into this world, 3D, of suffering, karma, action, reaction, dense energies, duality, separation, to learn things about Maya, about this illusion, in order we can become greater masters and in the continuum of the soul, greatest creators for what is coming next. We have came to experience all these things we could not experience in the higher realms. There's just love, harmony, balance, and everything. And we came with our soul families and soul groups, and our family members and all who we are, all who are around us, came with us. Also, yes, they are close soul family, but we are the awakened one amongst our family, and we are just mirroring to them the truth that they are, but they have chosen to sleep. And we wanted to experience all the terrible things we experienced, so we can learn about it, so we can forgive and let go and heal, and then heal this world and teach like I'm teaching now, the soul truth, to free us from victim mentality and the continuum of separation of hell. Anyway, when I say devil and all these things, I don't like to be taken literally. I just artist. I don't mean there's no devil and nothing like this. I just want to express some point. Devil accuses, devil blames, devil this. So we are in ego. When we blame and like this, we are working against ourselves. Because we don't know we have planned this from the soul level to experience this world. And then we are blaming somebody for what happened to us. But from the soul level, from the higher level, we have scripted it and chosen it. And we are blaming ourselves. And in reality, the husband that did bad things to you, or wife, or mother, father, brother, they are actually those who love you the most on the soul level. Can you listen to this? They are actually those who love you most on the soul level. Because they agreed on the soul level to give you that experience so you can learn that nobody else would. And they knew you will maybe spit in their face, you will hate them, you will do everything in this illusion, and they will forget they don't know about this. It's just scripted, and then forgetfulness, Maya, and the game is played. And we get all this beaten and everything, and cheated, and betrayed, abused, and everything. And they don't know. They are asleep completely in Maya. But they are working in our awakening process to teach us about this world, and all these bad things are happening. Their ego does it out of ego, but there's divine script and love from the soul level that is in the act, that we have scripted together in the higher realms. So in this world we hate each other, we have court restraints and all this, so somebody in prison even, I don't know, this is their lesson. But from the soul level, it was act of love. And ego cannot listen to this. Victim mentality cannot listen to this. It's very hard to listen to this. But when you are free and you have been a victim like myself and you speak from the heart, I have purified this. I have realized this. My heart is light as feather. I don't hate my father. I don't hate my grandfather who did bad things. I don't blame my mother. I don't blame nobody for nothing. Maybe not easy all the time in life, but I'm more responsible for everything what happened, and even for this now. And so are you. That's the soul truth. You wanted to experience all these bad things on yourself to get the information, to get the taste, and then to heal it, to feel it, to heal it. First to get hurt, then to feel it, then to heal it, then to become healed, then to become master, and can teach those who are suffering in just that, just like now I'm doing. That's why I'm inviting, because in my videos I'm conveying the deepest truth. And there I can say, because if I write this, how can I write this few hours? But I can say everything and really go deep. My writing very popular, but here I give what I really want to give, what I'm here to give. So yes, everything that happened, all these bad things, now I'm doing this and I'm knowing why I'm doing this. If that things would not happen to me, that did, all the terrible things that I could blame everyone and everything for, and just not myself, I would not be here standing and giving you this. If my mother would take me to Germany and we would have a nice life, I would not be doing this now here. I would not stay here in beautiful Slovenia. I would not do my work. I would not get my training and my experiences. So if you ask me, most terrible life in teenage years and childhood is that love that has given me that what I'm giving you now. And that's why it was love. From the source perspective, God, I say it was love, everything that happened to me, and it was not easy. Nothing easy. It was terrible. But now I see love. And even I know, when I did this video 2 years ago, I spoke things, so. But now really more and more seeing what it gave me and how much my grandfather loved me from soul perspective and still does. And Father loves me from soul perspective, doing that. And the girl that hurted me so much, how much she loved me, taught me about conditional love and attachment. I didn't teach about that from realization and from my own experience being a victim of bad things in this world, being betrayed, being also cheated on, being not valued, and all these things. So the soul truth sets you free. That's why I'm giving you this, not to teach you anything, to tell you to memorize this, but to make you feel. So the soul truth get revealed to you, so you can feel, oh, maybe this is the truth, and you can get it revealed. And you will understand also what things happened and why are they happening. Some people, some angels are praying all day, are seeing things I just don't understand. If we have victim mentality, we can do suicide, we can do all these things. We have to stop being in our ego, stop being a victim. There's no way out of that. We can only blame there and accuse and be a victim and cry until we destroy ourselves. There's no way out from that. The way out from that is out of knowing the soul truth and knowing, no, I'm accusing myself, I'm blaming myself. We have chosen this. I directed them from the soul level to do this to me. I told them to do this for me, and they love me so much they did it. You understand this, what I said now? From the soul level, you have told them to do this to you, what they did to you. You have told them, your soul, your real you. And they loved you enough to do it, regardless of the forgetfulness and everything in this world. And then we take full responsibility for our life. For everything that happened, we forgive ourselves. First others, then ourselves. Then we are free, then we can rise and embody our soul and live our soul truth and speak what the word of our soul, the source, has to say. I'm so grateful for the source, the God in my heart. I never had really no other mentor, no other teacher, really. I had initiations like this, but not mentor to teach me, to guide me. My heart guided me in observation, in listening, what I want to listen, and from others, from situations, from what is happening, from observation, learning most, and from the environment, and from my heart, everything from my heart, always guided me, always guided me. And it has proven to be the fastest way to just follow what my heart feels like, listen what my heart feels like, connect to what my heart feels like, do what my heart feels like, go where my heart feels like, but really my heart. I'm very grateful I was not, even though my mind completely crazy, that I was not governed by mind, but by my heart. I'm grateful for my soul guiding me, and I'm grateful for what my father did, grandfather, it was most terrible thing. I'm grateful for mother leaving me here. I'm grateful for all the bad situations. I'm grateful. And now I have to be grateful for this now here, so something better comes. This is the soul truth. And from the soul truth, from taking the responsibility, we can rise. And we can do. We can become. We are in ego, if we are in false self, the victim, we will only remain that. But if we take responsibility, I did it, I am. And we invite our soul to embody our vessel, ego, to be subdued. You know, we take responsibility for ourselves and everything that happened. We also take responsibility that we are our higher self, our soul. And aligns, so our soul should take a responsibility, aligns with our higher self, our source self, highest self, and the embodiment process, ascension, is with no obstacles. By standing in your power, not blaming anyone, not accusing anyone for what happened to you, not being superior to anyone, not trying to save anyone, but being your soul truth and realizing that everyone is that truth that you are. And from that point, I know when I started doing this, I started teaching and people started listening to me, and I know great things are coming. You and me, we take responsibility for our lives and everything. So, suffering ends, karma ends, because karma is actually ego, this game of blame and shame and attachment and accusing. It's karma, we are attached, we depend on others, and then we blame that attachment. Others are guilty for everything that happened. So it's all actually that victim mentality, even karma. With the soul truth, you are love yourself, independent of anyone, knowing what you are here to do, and doing that what is in your heart, taking responsibility for your actions, for your steps, for your moves, for everything what is happening, ending the karma, and forgiving everyone, forgiving yourself, and you rise so much. And whatever hurts you, whoever you blame, you understand they were greatest teachers in your life. They taught you. that you can help people who are suffering in same stuff. And more you realize this, more and more you are grateful for things that nobody cannot be grateful. And then the miraculous consciousness descends into you and within you. You always are. You ascend. And then ascension, embodiment, expansion exponentially accelerates. And what I see last month or so is just light speed, love speed, light speed expansion. There's no more blockages. Why not to expand? Why not to embody? This is healed, forgiven. And then you just receiving as much as you can, and embodying. And every day you wake up new, more of you within you. So we have to end the blame game, the ego game, and understand everything is a teaching in this world. We wanted to learn this, and I will end with this. We can take the responsibility for our actions very well. I cannot tell you to believe me this or anything. I'm just saying this in order you remember this when you are ready, that you were actually the one on the soul level telling to that person, to your husband, to your father, to whoever did bad thing to you, to provide you that experience in this world so you can learn about it. Because in the higher realms you did not know nothing about illusion, nothing about these terrible things. And you asked for it, you chosen it, you designed it, and they loved you so much. They agreed and provided, regardless they forgotten, and they are to be hated. And you will hate them until you forgive. So, it's like this. We have chosen everything. We are responsible. However, it's hard for ego. We are responsible for everything that happened, is happening. And no one, those who did it from the soul level, just agreed to what our soul wanted. So, and the soul truth sets you free. There's nobody else to blame, and you don't blame yourself anymore, because you understand you did not do anything to yourself to put you in that. You actually wanted to experience that, so you can learn from it, so you can rise out of it, you can transmute it, heal it, and become a master of it to heal others. And you forgive others who did, you forgive yourself, you free your soul from blaming, accusing, and being a victim, and you are at peace always, regardless what is happening. You are at inner peace. Heart is light, and you fly higher and higher every now. So, this is, I don't want anyone to believe this, or anything to believe or trust me. I'm just sharing my energy, my love, my activations, the word that I am, I'm sharing from the heart in order to unlock and assist souls to remember themselves and become the masters that you are. This is it. If anybody feels supporting this channel, my channel, I'm not channel, I speak from the heart. Channeling is 4D. Speaking from your heart, one with God, is 5D ascension. So if anybody wants to support my work, you are much free, but unconditional. I give for free, you give for free. Don't expect nothing. You don't expect nothing from me, I don't expect nothing from you. I give what I have to give, and I receive from those who want to give what they have to give. And then I have love to give, so I give love and deep teaching free. I believe sharing is caring and you give and you receive. That's so true also. And I bless you all as I am blessed. Forgive everything, forgive everyone. Let go of Maya, let go of blaming mentality, victim mentality. This is ego. And you cannot imagine how you will feel and how beautiful you are to be from within, and how everyone around you, those family members and everyone, will become beautiful. And life, what a wonderful life. Listen, in relations, everyone forgiven, knowing why you are here, and knowing you did this everything just so you could be better and do greater things. To be blessed, pleased as I am. Namaste. Namaste. Much love. Namaste.